folks, in this video I'm going to show you how to get the value out of a spinner and into a variable in Java. More specifically, I'm going to get a value of a spinner and turn it into an integer. Just to remind you, spinners show strings. So in this example, I have a spinner that will show the array spinner entries. If we look at that array, we'll see that it's an array of strings. Even though it contains what looks like integers, they'll be treated like strings. So when we bring it into Java, we're going to bring it in as a string and then convert it to an integer. So right now, we want to go into our activity and is to get access to that spinner in Java. So we have to make a link between our Java code and the spinner that's in the XML. I'll do that by creating a private member. So it'll be type spinner, and I'll call it the spinner. So first thing you'll notice is spinner is underlined in red. That's because the spinner library hasn't been imported. So if I mouse over the spinner, we'll be able to import it. I'm using this on a virtual machine, so it's a bit slow. So I'll do it just by going here, import spinner. So we'll import the spinner. Whoops, how come it didn't show up? So we'll do import spinner, and you'll see the spinner now shows up. Okay. The next thing is, on create, we have to make sure we initialize the spinner with the spinner in the layout. So I'll do the spinner equals. Now we have to typecast this into a spinner, and I'll explain why in a second. And we're going to use find view by ID. Find view by ID. R dot. We're going to use an ID. And our spinner is called my spinner. Okay, so just a quick note about this. Find view by ID can find any type of view. Any layout element can be seen as a view. It could be a button, it could be an edit text, it could be a title, it could be anything. So find view by ID finds any view. Now I know the view that I just found is a spinner. So I'm going to typecast that into spinner so I know that I have a spinner. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I want to get the value, but I don't want to get the value on create. I probably want to get the value when something happens. In our case, you'll see that our layout has a button. So just for fun, let's get the value if the button's clicked. So if the button's clicked, the first thing I'll do is I'll grab the string item. So I'll call it item as string. And I'm going to get the value from where? I'm going to get it from the spinner dot what? Dot get selected item. Now notice here it says object. It gives you back an object, not a specific string. So we have to make sure we typecast this into a string. Now I want it as an int, so I'm going to say item as int equals what? Equals integer dot parse int and a string. The string we want, this item is string. So at this point, we have the item, and it's been converted to so it's been converted from a string to an int, and I can use it as an int. So that's the way we extract the value from a spinner. Step one, on create, we have to load the spinner from the layer into the Java spinner. Then we grab the selected value, typecast it to a string, then we convert it. Hope that helps. Talk to you later.